It was a hard-fought game. I thought, both teams, battled. I mean, every at-bat, throughout that game was a tough one, even from the get-go. You can tell that Perdomo had good stuff. Freeland had good stuff. And the relievers came in. Otto had a little bit of a hiccup, but, all relief pitching did their job now. To a man, both sides, pitched well. So, hard fought, we battled. We had a couple good swings there at the end, to push one across. Hanigan's ball up the middle, they couldn't handle, but it was in the right spot. But, what a game he had, coming in, from our AAA team and contributing with a, veteran game behind the plate with a rookie pitcher and multiple relief pitchers that he hasn't caught. I mean, that's not easy. So, and that's, one of the reasons, we brought him, because of the experience. 8+ years in the big leagues, 36 years old, he's been around the block, can handle, these types of games. So, anyhow, hard fought. Whoever won this game was going to feel real good about it. And unfortunately, it was us.
How about Amarista, that at bat? He goes from, what, 0-2 to 9 pitch at bat?
0-2 to 4-2. What a great at bat. Against a tough lefty. You look at Brad Hand's numbers, look at the .5 ERA, look at the hits per innings pitched, the low walk, left on left. Lexi, battled foul balls, fought balls off, took a couple of borderline fastballs, outside the zone. What a key at bat, man. No doubt.
Of all the reasons that you probably have Hanigan in the organization and on this team, hitting home runs is probably not at the top of this.
Well,
it's
right. No, that was a, that's a bonus. That's a, but, he squared it up and hit it far enough. For a moment there, I thought that Blash was going to catch it, but, he got enough of it.
I guess overall this road trip, your rookies have really carried you on the mound here, and all of them stepped up and gave you good games in the big picture.
Well, we've talked about the, the importance of our starting pitching, and with, 3 guys who are rookies. Legit rookies. 2 guys haven't pitched in the big leagues, and Marquez has a month. So, very proud of these guys. How they're going about it. Their daily, their daily regiment, their daily focus. It's cool, man. It's great. And these guys were, committed and locked in and invested, from the get-go. And I'm talking about spring training. Trying to really, make our team and make an impact. So, it's such good stuff, man. I dig it. It's great to see young guys perform and, grow in front of our eyes. It's great.
And with Freeland, wasn't until the 5th that he had his first strikeout, but he was so efficient through those innings there.
Well, he's got that in him. He's got the ground ball in him. And, we do think that he's going to throw strikes. The minor league numbers tell me that, he's a strike thrower. And I think the subtle things that he's worked on with our pitching coaches, as far as his stride direction, his arm slot, has even enabled him to be a little bit more consistent in the strike zone. So he's been great. Come on. I'm a Freeland fan.
Ryan, back on Ryan Hanigan.
You're on Hanigan, aren't you?
He shows up and he wins the ball.
Yeah, that's right.
He's confident in his defense, he was telling us, but catching Adam Ottavino is not an easy task.
No. And Adam was, just a hair off today. He just couldn't land the breaking ball, the fastball, even though it had velocity. It was one of those games for Adam. It was, remember the game in Milwaukee where it got a little, he sprayed it around, but then he came back and struck out the side. It just, he just couldn't recover today. We have all the faith in the world in Adam to be able to recover from, the back-to-back walks, but just didn't happen today. I just thought, we thought it was the time to make the move to bring in Jake, and Jake did a good job. I mean, he got Solarte with that, that jam shot that was a, instinctual play for Lexi, whether to get it on. You could only get it on a bounce and throw it home and get the force, or try to turn the double play. And made the choice to turn the double play. And Solarte's not fleet of foot, so either choice is a good one.
How about bottom of the ninth, and you make the change? Carr goes out of the game. Was there a reason for that one?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah. What was that?
Right, Thomas? You
There's
just
a
don't take Carlos Gonzalez out of the game in the middle of the
Right.
Right. He had a little bit of a calf cramp.
Okay.
Remember the foul ball down the right field line?
Right.
I think Solarte hit it. Yeah, his calf tightened. So, precautionary reasons, we took him out of the game. What do you think of that?
That's. I was wondering what the reason was, so
Right.
thought I'd ask. Is it something that could affect tomorrow, or maybe you want to rest that tomorrow? Or?
Well, I mean, what do you want me to do? Answer.
What would I want you to do? If he's not right, you don't play him, I
here's
guess.
the
Yeah.
Our medical staff thinks he's going to be okay.
Okay.
We're going to address it tomorrow. I talked to Carlos after the game, like coaches do.
Right.
He thinks he's going to be fine, like all players say they are, right? Every players say, hey, I'm not good, I'm going to be fine. It's rare. But I think he's going to be fine.
All right.
But if you don't see him start tomorrow, it's for precautionary reasons.